लिखिए धम्मा पॉलिसी ऑफ अशोका। Dhamma policy. Ashoka is very famous for his Dhamma policy. So, what was Dhamma and why it was brought? Why? It was brought. What was Dhamma? Why it was brought? What were the features of Dhamma? Features, yeah, components, important components of Dhamma. And then how it was implemented, execution. And then its relation with Buddhism. And then its impact. Short term and long term. Take down. This is how you have to make a comment. कभी अभी जिस तरह से क्वेश्चंस की प्रवृत्ति बदल रही है आर्ट एंड कल्चर की, जैसे वैदिक एज में क्वेश्चन पूछ दिए उन्होंने, ठीक है, कंपैरिजन करने के लिए सोशल लाइफ, इकोनॉमिक लाइफ. Mahabharata and Ramayana happened before this period, but the timeline is yet to be settled on Gurlin Kaur. Timeline is yet to be settled. The final compilation is said to be done in Gupta period. The final compilation of Ramayana and Mahabharatas is said to be done in Gupta period. But the happening was very much there before the Mauryan period. So this is how the Dhamma policy of Ashoka, no? We have to study this, no? Now, first thing is, what was Dhamma policy? So, there is no unanimous opinion. No unanimous opinion. Means, what was Dhamma? It has been recognized in a different way by the historians. Some say it was Buddhist version. No? Means, in the name of Dhamma, Ashoka wanted to establish Buddhism in India. Other say that though it was having some components of Buddhism, but it was not basically Buddhism. Buddhism was different and Dhamma was different. So what the major scholars or majorly accepted point is that Dhamma was basically a code of conduct. So take down, Dhamma was a code of conduct. Dhamma was a code of conduct. Code of conduct. Dhamma was a code of conduct oblique behavioral code. Behavioral code. Code of doing the behavior. Different type of behavioral norms are there. It's a code of conduct or behavioral code which was brought by Ashoka. Which was brought by Ashoka. With the incorporation of the important elements of all the religions of India. All the religions of India, and also the universal laws, and also the universal laws. Getting the point? So it was basically any ruler, है ना, or any administrator. When you will be becoming administrator, there would be so many challenges, problems. You will be analyzing the challenges, and then you will be coming with solution. First, you will be coming with solution, or the draft of solution, and then you will be executing it, isn't it? So Ashoka, when came to power, he had many challenges. The first thing is that there was no further need of expansion. There was no further need of expansion. Expansion has been taken place before Ashoka's arrival to throne. Only one territory was to be acquired by Ashoka, that is Kalinga. Kalinga is very important. And why Kalinga is important? Because of its location. If from north, if you want to make entry to south, the two important ways are there. You come from here to Rajasthan, Gujarat, and then make entry, or from this side you enter from Odisha, because this range is Vindhyan range, isn't it? It is very different and difficult to cross this range. So that's why Kalinga was always important to have, you can say, entry in South India. First thing. The second thing, the economic importance of this Kalinga was also there, economic importance. Third thing is that from the very beginning there would be conflict between Kalinga or Odisha region and, you can say, Magadha, Kharvel, Kharvel Chedi dynasty ruler. Before that, you see, at the time of Bimbisar, there was also conflict. So in that situation, we find that Ashoka would be naturally seeking to acquire Kalinga. And so his last physical conquest was Kalinga. So 260, he acquired the Kalinga, did the Kalinga battle. But after some times, under the influence of Buddhism, and he saw the devastating things, and so he decided that now I am not going to do the physical conquest. And so he opted Buddhism after this war, and then he left the policy of physical conquest and adopted the policy of spiritual or cultural conquest. So this is the last word. It means that by the time of Ashoka and after the conquerment of, you can say, Kalinga, the expansion has taken place. And Mauryan had such kind of empire which was not even ruled by the British in India. जो है ना, अंग्रेजों का जो साम्राज्य था भारत में, उससे ज्यादा बड़ा साम्राज्य किसका था? मौर्यंस का था. Because Mauryans, because the British didn't rule the entire India. They ruled only the British India. They ruled only British India. Along with British India, there were around 563 native states, princely states. हम देखते हैं कैसे बाद में यूनिफिकेशन हुआ उनका. तो means that Mauryan's empire was larger than that of British Empire. So now Ashoka had acquired, or his, you can say, his grandfather, his father had acquired the desired territory. So no further expansion is needed. Then what is the need? The need of the time is consolidation of the empire and continuity of the empire. Now Ashoka had two choices at that point of time. Either he would be ruling with force, with the help of sword, or he would be trying to create a binding force so that the diversity of his subjects would be coming together, united, and so that smoothly he would be ruling this territory. Being from a very, you can say, a spiritual or very, you can say, visionary background, his family, you see that religious liberty, religious liberalism is very much there. The three people from one family, they are having different religious background. It means that Ashoka was not the person who would be going with to rule with force. So he said that now let us have a binding force which can bring people together, and people would be forgetting all kind of differences, linguistic differences, tribal types of differences, ethnic differences, cultural differences, religious differences. So irrespective of these differences, people would be coming together, and that's why Ashoka came with very innovative, you can say, his concept, and that is the concept with Dhamma policy. समझ गए? दो ऑप्शन थे, he adopted for Dhamma policy.